Wilkinson, you just said season over, but overall a great season.
Yeah, fairly pleased. I mean, unfortunately end on 2 bad races, one at the Europeans and then one here, but here was always just a bonus. I mean, I was kind of, at the trials I said, oh yeah, I'll probably do it, and then I probably shouldn't have done that. I knew all the week I was thinking, should I or shouldn't I? I just thought I've got nothing to lose, the worst I can do is probably what I did. But I just felt terrible, nothing was there, and I've not done really any training for about a month, and when you've had a bad race, you don't have that confidence still, whereas if I'd have ran well at the Europeans, I'd been like, alright fine, I'm riding that wave, but here I was gone, and yeah, it would have been a bonus to run well, maybe there was a PB if I was good, if I was on a good day, but yeah, today was bad, and I can have a nice break now.
On a positive note though, the bad experiences, do you take that and you work on them, like being in a Diamond League and European Championship,
yeah, exactly,
so not exactly small races?
No, and when you see European silver, and I'm not sure how Johan did, but I know the silver medalist didn't do great. So those guys are similar to me. I've had one more championship than them, so still the positives of those guys have bad days, I have bad days, and yeah, massive learning curve still all season it has been, and it's hard to know what to take from that when I felt bad from the off and I couldn't even really get involved. Hurdling was bad, positioning was probably bad, so all that kind of stuff is hard, but I can still learn from the fact that I was in there, and even on a bad run I still was kind of with them for a little bit, so it wasn't that, yeah, it was bad, but there's still positives there, I just say.
But talking about the Commonwealth Games, Steve Crom even commented at the Europeans, you obviously wouldn't have heard this on BBC, how you went for it and you had that mentality.
Yeah.
Gets the World Championships next year, is that going to be exactly the same case, to just go and try and just go for it?
Yeah, I think it's basically got to be that, and the aim is to make the final next year. I pretty much had no chance last year when I went there on a B stand and things like that. It would have been taking a big PB, and in my case it would have taken a big PB off a slow pace in my heat. So I'm already a lot better than that. I think I was in, well, sub 8:20 shape at the Commonwealths. Ran 8:24 off of a bit of a suicidal pace at the start. So yeah, go away over the winter and then get myself into the 18s, something like that. So say 8:15 to 8:20. Then that gets me in contention for a place in the final. Still got to run well, but a couple of Canadian guys did it last year. One of the guys ran really well, so shows that I can be up there. But yeah, it's going to be, that would be my final. I've got to race everything in the heat, and then yeah, you got to go again in the final if you get there. But yeah, it's going to be an aggressive race, and I've got to get right up there. Really.
And finally, the winter. Will you be going back to Kenya?
Potentially. I've had a bit of a bad Achilles all season, so it depends how that reacts. If that is okay, then I would like to. I think it did get me fit the last time I went in November ages ago, so yeah, hopefully if I can get the chance and I'm in one piece.
Brilliant, thank you James.
No problem.